All right, let's do some chop builders. So of course we've done measures 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But we need to do 11, 12, and we're going to try 13 and 14 today. I'm not sure how well that's going to go for the saxophones, but we're going to try. Okay, so the next two on 11 and 12 are here and here. That's D and D. Now, these are both the same letter name note. One is located on the space below the staff. One's located on the fourth line. So they're both 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we add the thumb. So let's try that one. Low one, high one. 2. Ready? That's it. Let's try it again. 2. Low D to high D. Ready, go. Now, low D flat to high D flat. Notice it's the same space below the staff and the same fourth line. Now, they have flats in front of them. So, high D flat, we'll start with that. This one right here on measure, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 is no fingers. That's high D flat. Like your C sharp. Now, we don't use an octave key for this one. It's not an octave key jump when we get that low. Now, low D flat is just like D, where you have all 6 fingers, except on the right, you're going to add the bottom paddle key, not the top, but the bottom. And on the left, you're going to use this one, which is farther outside. So I like to think of this as the top pinky, the inside pinky, because it's closer to the inside of the horn. So the inside pinky, the outside pinky, and then the bottom. So we're dealing with the outside one all the way out here, towards the end outside of the saxophone out here. So once again, D flat is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, lower right, outside left. So you go from using all your fingers to none of your fingers. 2, ready? Again. Last 2 measures of the chop builder are the same as the first 2. Now, saxophonists, don't be alarmed if you can't get a low D flat or a low D to sound yet. It's all about opening and relaxing the throat and lowering the jaw a little bit to get that to speak. So let's try from the beginning. G to G, F sharp to F sharp, F natural to F natural, E to E, E flat to E flat with that top right paddle, D to D with no pinkies, and then D flat with bottom right, outside left. 2. Beginning. That's the saxophone chops, all of it. Okay, clarinet chops. We are going to work on first low G to low D, then G flat to D flat, then a review of C to G, and then we'll do it all. So G to D, of course, there's 2 ledger lines, and we go right beneath that. So we know this ledger line is C, below that's B, below that's A, then we get to G. So G is thumb, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, my reed got moved out of place. Let me try that again. Okay, and then if we put the thumb on the register key, it shoots up to high D, which is the 4th line here. Easy. Let's try it 4 beats each. 2, 3. Excellent. You can rewind that as many times as you need to. Let's look at G flat and D flat. It's the same. Same below the second ledger, fourth line, except they have a flat symbol in front. So it is a little lower. Now, we went over these pinkies yesterday. You got tip and bip, because it's top inside, bottom inside, tip and bip, and then you have top outside, and bop, bottom outside pinky. Right? Tip, bip, tip, top, bip, bop, or tip, bip, top, bop. Okay? Now let's talk about the left pinkies. Okay? So the one closest to your third finger, which we just did in your Remingtons, is this little one. We call that the cute little pinky. Okay? Now, when we go to this one, that's lip, and it stands for left inside, because when it's closest to those inside keys right here. So you have cute little pinky, left inside. Now directly next to that is left outside pinky, right there. And then you have this one kind of up here, but not quite cute, but it's up here. That's left upper pinky, lup. So we have CLP, cute little pinky, left inside pinky, left outside pinky, which is lip and lop, and then we have lup, left upper pinky. So we want lop. So it's thumb, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and lop. That one right there. Do you see it? Lop. Okay? And that's low G flat. And then when you add the thumb to the register, you get D flat. And that's it. So let's try that again in time. 1, 2, left outer pinky. Okay? So review, G to G is G to D, and then G flat to D flat. So all G is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then D you add the register. Then you go to D flat, all you add is the left outer pinky for low G flat and high D flat. So let's go ahead and go over the whole darn thing. Oop, wrong way. Okay? We've got C to G, which is thumb 1, 2, 3, add the register. B natural to F sharp, which is thumb 1, 2, 3, 5, then add the register. B flat to F natural, thumb 1, 2, 3, 4, add the register. And A, thumb 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, add the register. A to E, and then we have A flat to E flat, which is, I don't have the image zoomed out enough. A flat to E flat, which is thumb 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and tip. And then you add the register to go to E flat. Then for G, it's all 6 fingers, thumb 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you add the register. And then for G flat and D flat, it's all 6 again. And then you add the left outside pinky. Add the register. And then you go back to C, G, which is thumb 1, 2, 3. And then you add the register. Here's the whole thing. 2, 3. And you hold it till the cows come home. There's your chop builders. Thank you. All right, we're here to record another video for our great students at Jackson Middle School. I'm in great need of a haircut, as you can see. Everybody in quarantine starting to get a little unkempt, but you know it is what it is. So we're here with number 83 today for the clarinet saxophone class, and I think you're going to find that this one is quite easy. So we're going to start with saxophones, because they're my favorite. Just kidding. But we're going to look at this number. Let's do some analyzation of what's going on here. First of all, 83, concert B-flat major scale. arpeggios and chords. Now, this is very similar to your concert B flat major 5-note pattern, except it just keeps going up. Because the 5-note pattern is like a mini version of a major scale. It's a do, re, mi, fa, so, fa, mi, re, do, rather than do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do, instead of going all the way up. So we're going to start by doing the whole scale. Now notice in the key signature, E flat alto sax, treble clef, 1 sharp, G. All right, 4/4. So you got that F sharp. Make sure you play an F sharp. That's a first and foremost. So easy. You got G, A, B, C, D. We're gonna play that much because I know you already know this because of our mini scale. So let's try that. 2, 3. And that's all you have to do for that one. For those first few notes. Now we're gonna keep going. Of course, the next note right here is an E, and then this is an F sharp, and this is a G. Now, when you get to D, you know it's all 6 and the octave key, and then when you go up to E, you lose a finger. When you go up to F sharp, it's the middle finger. Make sure you use that one for F sharp. And then high G is just like the low G, except you've added the thumb onto it. So we're gonna try that. So it's D, E, F sharp, G. D, E, F sharp, G. Okay? I want you to practice those notes. We're going to start in the second measure on the second note, which is the note D. 2, ready? Let's try that once more. 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, now we're going to try the scale from the bottom to the top. That's what we call ascending because it's going upward. From the beginning to the top. 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and move to the second half of the scale, starting at the top, and then you just go in opposite order. G, F sharp, E, D, C, B, A, G, and you hold it for 4 beats. I don't think it's too difficult. I want you to do this like 4 times. I'm going to play through the descending major scale, and I want you to practice several times doing some letter names, doing some sizzling. You know the drill. Ready? Here I go. 2, 3. And of course, you can rewind to work on that several times. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just go over the scale patterns for the clarinet as well. So saxophonists, you can pause the video, rewind, do what you got to do, and practice this bit. Now, clarinets, this is where I've got the clarinet in my hand, so here we go. Your scale is a little different. This is, once again, very similar to your 5-note pattern. Notice there are no sharps and flats in your key signature here. However, your scale does a little bit of a switcheroo. It does not go to the high notes for you. You flip. So you start on C, D, E, F, G, and you go really low. So you know the first note, C, D, E, F, but then you go all the way down to G, which is all 6 fingers. There's 2 ledger lines, and it's the one right beneath it. So C, D, E, F, G, and you put down all 6. And then you go down to that, and it should be easy peasy from there on out. Now, the rest of the notes going up, you see G, A, B natural, right? Middle finger. G, A, B. And let me zoom out just a hair. It goes up to C. G, A, B, C. So let's try the first 4 notes. C, D, F. Beginning, 2 clarinets. Here we go. Right, and a little bonus on there. So now let's go G, A, B, C. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do it again so you can see my fingers. 2, 3, 4. Now, the descending scale is quite simple. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, then you jump back up. So C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. Let's try it. So now, let me play through that whole scale for both of you guys. This is just the scale. Here's a scale on clarinet too. Ready? Here's the whole scale on saxophone. You can see my fingers on that one. Now we're going to take a look at the arpeggios. Okay, arpeggios are when you take a chord, which is 3 or more notes played at the same time. So if you had 2 notes played at the time in do, mi, sol, and then make a big major chord. But arpeggio is when you break it up. So you play those essential notes. So in this one, sax is going to be G, B, D, B, G. Okay, so all you do there is you play 1, 3, 5, 3, 1 of the mini scale. On clarinet, it's C, E, G, E, C with the higher G. Quite simple. Now, the ending are chords, and you guys are going to see a little bit of a weird thing going on here. So each one of these notes, it'll say div, period, in your book. So for clarinets, you're right here on this line. So it says div, period, which means you can either play all of the top notes or all the bottom notes. So some of you go E, F, E, F, E, where some of you will go C, A, C, B natural, C, everybody in the band, some of you play the high ones, some of you play the low ones, and we get some harmony, so we can play some big chords. So I'm not going to mess with that, but I am going to play through the whole thing. So here's a little practice track. I'm not going to be able to scroll, more than likely, I'll try. But this is for saxophone or clarinet, the scale and arpeggio. 1, 2, 3. Now, what I played in the chord is not going to be exactly what you play in the chord because there are so many different note options, so please do your best. Enjoy the video, and happy practicing.
All right, folks, this is chart 9, lines 3A and 3B. Pause the video and get them up if you have to. If not, let's go ahead and get started. Remember, what we're going over is our dotted quarter note rhythms. That's what we're learning right now. Dotted quarter note, a dot adds half of the value of the note before it. So, remember, we have a quarter note with a dot, which is the same as saying a 1 with a dot, which is the same as 1 plus half of 1, which is 1/2 equals 1 1/2, right? So our dotted quarter note is like a quarter note plus an eighth note, right? Quarter note plus an eighth note. That's how we get our dotted quarter note, okay? All right, let's write in the counts. This is 3A on the top here and 3B on the bottom. You'll notice I have a repeat sign because the first 2 measures for each are just repeated, all right? First measure of 3A is easy peasy. We have a 1, 2 and, 3, 4 and notice, same as 1 and 2, right? 1A and 2A. sorry, 1A, 1B, and 2A, 2B. Those were the same. For this one, look at 3A, 3B, and look at measure 1. It's the same, right? So we have measure 1 already written in for both of them. So we have 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Good. Let's look at measure 2 of 3A. So we have a quarter note tied to an eighth note, so that's like a quarter note plus an eighth note, right? So we have a big 1, a little 2, and a big and. And if it helps you with the pulses, you can put a little and right here. So 1 and, right? Then we have the same thing on beat 3. So big 3, little and, little 4, big and, okay? All right, let's just focus on line 3A for now, okay? Let's count just measure 2. So find 3A, measure 2. We're just gonna count that one. Pause the video, write that in, and then come in, okay? All right, so we have, remember, 1 and, 1 and. Our dotted, well, not there yet. Our quarter note tied to our eighth note gets 3 pulses, okay? 1, like that, all right? Let's count. Just say 1 and, ready, go. 1 and, tap your foot, go. 1 and, good. Count the whole measure, tap your foot, 2, ready, measure 2. 1 and 3 and, one more time, go. 1 and 3 and, good. Count all of 3A. All of 3A. 1, 2, count 3A, ready, go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, and 3, and. Pause the video, go back and do that again if you have to. If not, let's all count it one more time. Everybody count it one more time. And just kidding. Okay, we're gonna do sizzling today. So what sizzling is, for some of us who haven't done it yet, it's when you go like this, and you play the rhythm like that. So instead of tuning it or tuning it or theeing it or whatever, we're gonna go like this. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, please send me an email, okay? Let's sizzle. Ready? 1, 2, sizzle, go. Okay, go back and do that again if you have to. If not, let's all play it. Trombones, flutes, baritones on D, dog. Trumpets, clarinets, E as an elephant, and saxophones, B as in banana. All right, play it. Ready? And 1, 2, play it, go. Good job. Now, let's look at line 3B. 3B is counted the same or different as 3A. 3B is counted the same or different as 3A. Yes, it is counted the same, and it's counted the same because our dotted quarter plus our eighth note is this, or sorry, our quarter plus our eighth note is the same as our dotted quarter, right? So you'll see these all line up together. That lines up, and there, right? So we have big 1, little and, little 2, big and, big 3, little and, little 2, big and. So I'd like you to pause the video, go ahead and write in the counts for all of 3B, okay? And once you've paused the video and done that, come back, count 3B. You count it the exact same, exactly the same as 3A. You already know how to do it. 1, 2, count 3B, go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, and 3, and sizzle it. Ready? 1, Okay, good. And play it on the exact same note that we just played it on. Play it. 1, 2, play it. Ready? Go. Alright, now if there's any of that you did not understand, then I encourage you to go back and do it again. If not, then great job, and you can find for all your baking needs the Kroger brand unsalted butter, very good as a percussion instrument as well. Okay, bye. Hello, Clarinet Saxes. This is the Jurassic Park theme. As you can see, there's a very fierce and intimidating dinosaur in the top left corner who's going to eat you. So be careful. Watch out for that one. All right, we have a couple notes that might look unfamiliar, but they're probably not unfamiliar. So we have a C sharp here in saxophone. None of your fingers. All right, no fingers for that one. Clarinet, we have an F sharp, first finger. Okay, I want everybody to notice these couple notes, right? Take a look at them. Think about them. All right, now look at these notes. Now look at these notes. All the same, right? So once you learn this much, you pretty much know all of it, okay? So let's say we have a pickup measure here, right? So we have beat 4, 4 and 1, right? So we have 4 and 1. Everybody say that. Ready, go. 4 and 1. Again, ready, go. 4 and 1. Good. Note name it. So clarinets we have G, F sharp, G, and alto saxes we have D, C sharp, D, right? Note name. 2. Ready, go. Good. Again, go. Play it. 2. Ready, go. Again, go. Good. Okay, add another note. We have D in clarinet and A in alto sax. Add that note. 2. Ready, go. Again. Ready, go. Good. Add another one. We have a G in alto sax and a C in clarinet. 1, 2, that much. Go. Good. Again. 2. Ready, go. All right. If you need to pause the video, go back, review that, you can. Notice that you just did the whole thing pretty much. So let's play this much, right? You're just playing the same thing 3 times. Ready? 1, 2, ready. All right, play it again. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, pause and play that some more if you have to. And let's do these 3 notes, okay? Notice at the end here, for saxophones, we have a C natural, not a C sharp anymore. For clarinets, we have an F natural, okay? C natural, F natural at the end, all right? Note name those 3 notes. Note name those 3. 1, 2, ready, go. And let's really quick review this second one because we might not remember. So saxophones, that's a low D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Clarinets, that's a low G. It's the same for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? So that note, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clarinets with your thumb, right? It's alto saxes, we're thinking our tongue really low in our mouth, right, for this one, okay? So just play these 2 notes, actually. Just play for clarinets. Oop, sorry, not that. C, G, or C, 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 G, okay? And alto saxes say G, D. Say that. 2, ready, go. Good. Play it. 1, 2, ready, go. Good. And play the last one. Add the last note. 1, 2, ready, go. Oh, got ahead of myself there. Again, ready, go. Good. All right, pause and play that a few times if you need to. And let's play the whole thing. Ready? And 1, 2, ready. Good. And then what you can do is go back and jump to the beginning and repeat it. So. And keep doing that and follow your dog around the house or your sister, brother, aunt, uncle, whoever, and annoy the heck out of them. So there, good. I'm glad you, I gave you something that you can go around and make people mad. So enjoy.